I've had some time to use the Mobile Pixels Duex DS Plus in the wild. Let me give you my feedback on that, the good and the bad. Straight to it. I do a lot of video and photo editing. Is it good for that? It is really good, but you're not going to get 100% color accuracy. I'm sorry. You're going to have to spend some money for that one. We're looking at either the Asus ProArt series or maybe something in the $12,000 to $30,000 range, which not yet. Maybe someday we'll get there. I use the MacBook Pro monitor and the portable monitor and also my bigger monitor to kind of average out where the colors should be. I have an idea of where colors should be, so that helps a lot. So color accuracy, you're not getting 100% color accuracy, but it works. It really does work to give you a different reference from what you're seeing on a laptop. This thing has become invaluable in my everyday use. Whether I'm editing documents, editing videos, doing photos, even just browsing, it has become something very invaluable. Many different ways of using it, like for instance, in DaVinci Resolve, I have the main screen as Resolve, so I have color editing, and then I have the video clean feed over on the portable monitor. Also too, I've found that it is good for like Finder files. So you have your Finder window over on that side, the portable monitor, and then I could just drag them over to whatever project I'm working on. Same thing for Logic. We've been through that, but what we're here to talk about is how is it to use in the wild? Well, over the past few weeks, I've had quite a number of gigs, performances, musical performances, including with the legendary Caribbean reggae artist, Tanya Stephens. The major con to it I've found is that it is, depending on the type of keyboard stand that you're using, it is somewhat wobbly. Not too much, but you have to watch it. It is somewhat wobbly. On one gig, it actually fell down. Like it was falling down, the computer and the screen was falling down, the monitor was falling down. I caught the computer, but the screen fell down to the ground and it was okay. I actually wasn't worried about it. It seems like it's very sturdily built, so I wasn't worried about it, but it did fall down. So that is something you have to be mindful of. And also the gig I had with Tanya Stephens, I usually keep the portable monitor on my right side, on the right side of the laptop. But for this one, I had another musician on my right side. And for fear of that musician hitting the screen, I moved it over to the left side, which was an easy transition, and it worked. I've even had some musicians and DJs and other people around, like for sound check, come up to me and ask me about it. And I'm like, yeah, this thing is pretty cool. You need to go down to iSmart right now. They have them. They even have the one where you don't magnetically attach it to the laptop. It sits on the side however you want it. So go down to iSmart and get it. You could get it right now. It is a very hot item. And, I find, to me, it's kind of like, I don't know how I did without it. How did I survive without this device before? It does add some weight, like I said in my previous review, but on the go, I haven't noticed it actually. I've walked with it whenever I'm walking with my MacBook Pro, and I haven't noticed any extra weight. Even like I had to do a long walk on a different island, Virgin Gorda. The weight on my shoulder wasn't bad at all. So the weight is, let's say it is negligible for what you're gaining. All right, so yes, I did have to use the HDMI setup because I ran out of ports and whatnot for live performances where I had to use the audio interface and the keyboard, and I only have like 2 USB ports. So I had to do like a, get like a dongle, and it had an HDMI. So I did have to use that and it worked fine. It's just that you have to use the extra power to power the monitor itself, but it worked out fine. The cable that came with it, that's what I used. So you have the mini HDMI to the regular HDMI. It worked fine. No complaints. Anyway, this one is a quick one because I did a few things on this before, but just to give you an idea of it in the wild, in a live music situation that is pretty as, on the go, hectic. You have the stage vibrating from bass. It has become an essential part of my working environment. The Mobile Pixels Duex Plus DS It is an awesome device. If you're in the British Virgin Islands, please check out iSmart. Tell Drew that I sent you for this device. To me, this is the top productivity device. You know, sometimes you run into something unexpectedly, and it is something that you can't really do without. It changes how you walk, how you move, how you deal with certain things. This is that device so far for 2026.